display and embrace a lifestyle of wanton consumerism.
Okay.
Ha! We'll be waiting an eternity, corporate fiend. I'll never turn my back on the sovereign.
Our marketing experts predicted you would say that. Middle managers, bring out the brand loyalizer.
What is that barbaric contraption?
Think of it as our answer to your mental refreshment. Only it's
I doubt not your execution.
120% cheaper to operate. Also has 120% crab witch scent. 1 minute in
Make
the
it cover.
loyalizer. Improved. Bowing down to the almighty bit. A needy, greedy, consummate consumer in our target market.
Whatever you're peddling, I'll never purchase.
I suppose a demonstration is in order. Lower managers, bring in Red Cloak's turncoat companion, Sentinel Dunning. Strap him into the brand loyalizer.
No. You were supposed to deliver both Red Cloak and I to the Order unharmed. It was stipulated in our contract, paragraph 16, subsection J. We had a deal.
Sentinel Dunning, you fool.
Going to stand these monsters. And these cowards won't
None
even
shall stand against us.
need to withdraw.
All your troops.
Strategically relocate.
You're monsters.
What are you doing? No. Stop!
Engage the brandstucers. Loyalization settings at 110%.
The hell is the Protector doing with Raptidons? I thought it was anti-Cleo thing.
Now the loyalizer's impulse voiders are interposing Dunning's higher and lower cerebral motivationators, rearranging his upper story, hitting him with quite the sales pitch. Pretty snazzy, eh? Sure, the loyalizer's industrial design ain't up to snuff, but the unit is scalable. Home version comes out next quarter. Materialistic fun for the whole family.
I'm guessing going up there is so that in case you don't have lock picking. Yeah.
Ah, Dunning's done. How do you feel, young former Protectorate Sentinel?
Fine. A little obsessed with material goods and needless services, I guess. Also have a hankering for crab witch.
I'm feeling a mite conductive at present. The sooner we finish this, the better.
Auntie's Choice Flat Crisps. Quite fresh. Extruded from the chemical slurry vats just last year. Very well. It's Red Cloak's turn in the loop.
You'll reduce them to a slurry.
Middle managers, strap her in.
No need. I'll enter your crude machine willingly and without trepidation. The eyes of my neighbors and our benevolent sovereign are upon me, lending me strength.
You level 20 yet?
We'll just
Level 21.
see about that, Red Cloak.
Is this gonna be the strongest gun in the game?
Remember to keep your arms
It's already at 198 for this gun, which does like thousands of damage per shot.
110%.
And so our hero Red Cloak faces her greatest challenge yet, locked in a chamber of consumerist
There's also that
horrors.
right there.
Will the brand loyalizer shake her faith in the paradigm? Of course not. Who would even entertain such a thought? A dramatic escape is afoot in the next episode of I, Red Cloak. It's obligatory listening wireless entertainment.
I find myself asking, what would Red Cloak do? Transition for content, of course, as Eden offers a plenitude of natural resources. Our station
Ready to waste them
presents
on your
a
command.
fusion of places, like this one.
What's in my bow, Commander?
I could feel my weary little mind start to wander. Things I shouldn't be thinking about, I ponder. That is when I knew I needed a sort of correction, so I heeded the words of my better. I could be better again with a quick mental reflection. I have seen my friends and my family oppressed, so I knew that there was no reason to stress it. Process can
I see it all over there.
that wrinkle, feelings that can cause a wrinkle. What I know now, those little thoughts have to go with a quick mental refreshment. Those sentiments I felt were such a burden on me. The way
Prosecuting! Viscerally!
I want to sign to oversee.
How about some cloud cover?
Offers effortless reprieve. That day, thoughts have never been the The infidelity of
Taking punitive action!
once inside me. Long since gone, and though it tried me, I knew that I could be
Guns cocked and loose. Just give the signal.
better again with a quick mental refresh. A quick mental refresh. Quick mental refreshment.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate abundance. Our non-Protectorate neighbors dine on Drek for
1 second.
breakfast. Thoroughly enriching.
All right.
Let's continue.
Sorry.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the tender fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Again, I have over 1,000 armor. Over 1,000 armor. This doesn't make any sense. I'm getting one-shotted. It seriously doesn't make any sense. How am I even taking more than a single point of damage in anything?
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless.
Dear neighbors, gather round the Wireless for this multi-part chat with a man possessing a commanding yet comforting vocal timbre. Emery Thoreau, more simply known as the Console. Greetings, Console. Now you are more.
Yeah, never focus on defense in this game. Because defense does shit. Obviously. It does absolutely nothing. It's so unfortunate.
And you enforce it so faithfully. I'm sure I speak for all subjects when I say thank you for your service. It must be such a burden.
Not at all.
Like, the fact that I have every single perk and every skill maxed, I am literally expected to be literally invincible, taking 0 damage in basically anything.
Only wrongdoers have anything to fear. Thus, my sentinels free me to fulfill my own purpose.
A purpose we've
Damage-wise, yeah, I mean, I deal way too much damage. And that's also a weird problem. Like, I don't know what is stacking to make me do so much damage. You know what I think? No, I don't even want to guess. Look at that. That did so much damage to me. Ridiculous.
But fret not, neighbors. You will hear his inspiring voice on these airwaves again. Now you know all you need to know. So on we go. More music to aid in your earnest rumination of portentous societal responsibilities.
It's incredible the things that we have done. How the paradigm is perfect for everyone. How progress is unmatched. How technological left unspread.
None shall stand against us.
Perfection is perfect. Is it not?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when. Smoke break!
Oh, how we fail, us above all else who fail. Success is really the only option. I cherish these thoughts of how we truly are the best. Better than none and better than all the rest.
I shall reduce them to a flurry.
Focus and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect cause and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfect minds, focused and dutiful, perfect.
I'm feeling a mite conductive at present. The sooner we finish this, the better.
Perfectly perfect perfection.
Okay, we'll go that way.
I shall not say your
That's 2 hits. 1 hit to take down my temporary health, and the other just to kill me instantaneously. What the fuck?
How about some cloud cover?
I don't understand the damage calculation in this game. How am I getting one-shotted?
Perfect mind, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect thoughts.
I mean, this definitely makes me feel better that I'm one-shotting them.
Perfect mind, focused and dutiful, perfect plans for perfect people, perfect thoughts and perfect thoughts, perfectly perfect perfection. Perfectly perfection.
I wonder if that's actually affected by experience. Who knows? We'll turn it on and see.
Volume. You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Attention, all subjects. Join everyone's neighbor Prudence in prideful reflection of our fellows holding the archive facility on course. They alone stand against the horde of base corporatists and accursed overthinkers at the gates. The archive is the linchpin of the paradigm. To perish in its defense is a blessing. To survive its surrender is a capital crime. Your family would inherit your shame till the last of your line dies hungry, shunned, and alone.
Of course, the thought of our stalwart troops hoisting the white flag above this hard-won number-gnashing planetoid is unthinkable.
As in, all subjects are forbidden from thinking about it. Take satisfaction in escorting any neighbor to mental refreshment at the first whiff of flagging faith.
Yet who could...
Another cultist communication device by the looks of it.
Ostergaard. The man is a font of intestinal fortitude. He has a surplus of guts. He will defend till the end in sickness and in health. Stand by for further reassuring content.
Here's a little number to get your feet tapping and your mind meditating on the perfection of protectorate society.
Here at the end of it all, it was worth it. No hesitation, no indecision. Taking my final breath in the name of it. My sacrifice for the matriarch's vision. Embracing
Central Control is open to no visitors. Turn around. Best turn around. Central Control isn't... Wait. Orbit around? What are you doing here? I've heard a great deal regarding your exploits within the Protectorate. And it is all that prevents me from summoning the Guard. Have strict orders to arrest you on sight.
I've no desire to slay you, but if you seek to prevent me from pursuing my duties, I will have no other choice.
And when I soon slip away, I'll be peaceful.
Why isn't Trishan allowed in?
Arbiter Rao did not report to the Consul's summons. Consequently, he is wanted for questioning. It is only our difference in rank that stays my hand from attempting arrest.
Through to my last days and from the beginning.
I would alert friends. You just be giving me a concentrated space to kill them.
You? We'll overwhelm you yet! Alarm! Intruder at Central Control!
That was one shot. Literally one shot.
Your word, I shall talk.
Good eye. Electrochild, plasma celtic, Cyranium gas, men still cute, amputated, blood force trauma, decapitated. List of life-giving opportunities goes on and on.
Like, that was one-shotted from downtown, baby. That was insanely stupid. See what I mean about this game having really weird damage calculations? Like, I don't understand why I'm taking so much damage when I have literally over 1,000 armor. Like, my bonus gives me 1,000 armor. Look at this shit. Look at how much armor I have. 1,008.
It's an honor.
I have 1,008 armor. And I'm still getting one-shotted. It makes no sense. And how am I dealing literally 500,000 to 1,000,000 damage?
That one goes out to
The damage calculation and defense calculation is just so off.
because, as you know, he composed every single one. The following song was composed, performed, and recorded.
Now, granted,
under
I'm
the
only dealing that much damage because of the end ray thing. Like, I strongly believe that end ray ability completely busted broken. Like, if you ever play this game legitimately, you need to get 20 science and get that end ray ability. Like, it's so insanely how strong that is. Let's see. Is it the 20 science ability? I think it is, right? Yeah, and radiator. So insanely powerful. Once every few seconds, you do. I don't know why my sound keep getting cut off. It's very weird. I mean, there's two side buildings. I want to go in them first.
Stand ready. Our foes are close.
I can practice getting so married when you're in the crosshairs.
Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless presents I, Red Cloak, the reassuring adventures of a mysterious sentinel who roots out the rot of danger. I, Red Cloak. Her sentinel sense is ever keen, the eyes of the sovereign, watching you, your neighbors, your household pets, ensuring all subjects live in perfection, lockstep with the paradigm. Previously on I, Red Cloak, our hero was betrayed and whisked to the consumerist den of Auntie's Choice, strapped to their brutal brand loyalizer. Will she survive Auntie's barbaric imitation of our perfect mental refreshment process? Thrilled to her daring display of defiance in Episode 3, Brand Disloyalty.
Any final words about your precious perfect community or your sovereign or paradigm as such before we flip on the loyalizer?
Multi-launcher.
Nothing appropriate to say in front of the younger neighbors.
Younger neighbors? What gibberish are you spouting?
We in the Protectorate
I keep wanting to use this though because it's already level 24.
always, from our zealous rug sprats up to our benevolent sovereign himself.
Well, this ought to change your tune. Lower managers, activate.
Even after everything that's happened, I wouldn't change a thing. Not if it meant missing out on working with you.
Aww.
Sure, always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
It's awful quiet in there. Shouldn't Red Cloak be screaming? I feel like she should be screaming. The machine is operational, right?
Wait, are you asking me?
The loyalizer should be interposing your motivationators, churning up your base emotions, resurfacing deep-rooted inadequacies. It should be smarting something fierce right now.
Whatever you say.
Increase the loyalizer setting to 510%.
Now I'm starting to sense something. It's a bit much.
Ah, yes.
No one's in jail? I find that hard to believe.
No, not the pain. The crab witch odor. A little of that goes a long way. But if you breathe through your mouth, this contraption's actually kind of soothing. The pickle rider.
Maximum loyalization. 1010%.
Oh. Pretty cool.
What happened? Why'd the thing stop?
Your machine tried to break me.
Smells like paint and agitated dust.
Renovation, I surmise. A soul-gnawing appetite. You can only
Liquored up on artificial flavor.
I suck at this game.
How I feel. Have a scratch first, Red Cloak. May help.
What a come on.
You did, Red Cloak.
Smoke break!
Did you
Disruptive.
No battlefield decorum.
You cannot tempt someone who already has everything.
A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2. It's the order. They've come to take
I mean, by
Red Cloak
making
away,
it so difficult,
right on time.
well, not difficult, so damaging when you get shot,
You've arrived early, exemplars. You're not supposed to
it
pick up
kind of incentivizes
We come
stealth
at the
play.
predicted, not a moment too soon by the look of things, to recover Red Cloak, unspoiled by your meddling.
But in like
Per
a
monetary
negative
agreement
way.
with Auntie herself. Hey, your spy Dunning here. I'm the one who lured Red Cloak to Auntie's clutches and brokered this deal. It's a real win-win. Big payday for Auntie's choice, while the Order gets to study Red Cloak. See the
That
effects
was
of
definitely-
abundance and a brain unaddled by want or overthinking.
The deal is off. Red Cloak's resistance to the loyalizer has proven the emptiness of our society. We consumerists wish to be her neighbors in the Protectorate. If you would have us.
Gladly. I welcome you
your
on
belt.
behalf of the
Ne'er-do-wells.
It was an Auntie's choice.
Invasive.
You're traitors.
You cannot turn on us. It defies all logic. Equations save us. A squared plus B squared equals mass times acceleration equals force equals 2 minus 2 minus 2 plus 2. Oh, no. No, no, no. I will not let you drag me back to Eden, Red Cloak. Any of your new anti-pals makes a move, you get it right between the eyes.
And so Red Cloak finds herself staring down a gun barrel brandished by her traitorous former partner, who finds himself staring down the barrels of Red Cloak's new corporate allies. Will Red Cloak defuse this standoff between Auntie and the Order? Expect the expected in the finale episode of I, Red Cloak. Entertainment.
Consider me uplifted. Let's see what's next. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
I am prepared. Speak freely. The old quarters are... They've all been removed. hardly recognize this place.
Looking a bit dewy there, Orbiter Rao.
I'm fine. Some dust nearly found its way into my eye.
Aw.
Inside the mold, so just do as you're told.
Through your helmet, Orbiter Rao.
That elevator over there goes to the Supreme Arbiter's old office. I hope the technicians have kept it in working order.
Longings are dangerous and can crack you and distract you from all your duties. Let the caretaker's hand lead
Oh.
you dead. It is better for the backers or else it's a waste. Everything is grand and time flies. It's safe inside the mold, so just do as you're told.
Hostile nod.
And guiding system abiding, do not go sliding away. We're never hiding, they stay providing, do as you're told and obey. Working and hiding,
Bro.
do not go gliding away.
Nothing here?
So they stay
What? No way. Not even a single secret?
Balance ahead.
The latest word on superior protectorate products.
The paradigm is the quintessential means to maintain our perfect society on Eden. Each of us must do all we can to ensure it operates flawlessly. Staying healthy is one of our greatest commitments, so try.
I've eyes.
More auditor.
What kind of slack wit faffing about?
Punitive action.
A delectable delight.
Seems the Consul is not devoted to the idea of training future arbiters. I wish I could say I was surprised.
Why just ask everyone's neighbor Prudence?
Prudence dictates you eat them.
Eden's Bounty Ambrosial Biscuits. Now due to continued research in an even wider array of unique and delicious flavors, like Patience Fruit, Somber Duty Melon Surprise, Arcadian Delight, Resolute Orange, and Loquat from Heaven.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Next up, music to invigorate your mind so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace with a true adherence zeal.
Didn't it say this display case swing wide? Okay. That better not be a legendary gun. You know what, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna load. Just in case it like fixes the problem.
Needs to be vigilant, not just arbiters who are vigilant. Eyes wide open, see all you can see. There is no community without scrutiny.
Watch any neighbors talking low. Watch any neighbors eating slow. Pay close attention everywhere you go. Everyone staying in the know. Who watches the watchers? You and me forever. Who watches the watchers? We all watch together. Watch any neighbors never sleep.
This is his companion quest. I can't believe it's all on the other planet. All 3 quest line, all on other planet. Four.
Only beyond this point. Leave immediately. If you are not of the Protectorate, you are this unit's enemy. Preparing to unleash disproportionate amount of ammunition on unresponsive bystanders.
Get the warning up the camel, Commander.
Obliged to call it his golden bestowment.
Such a wonderful introduction, Prudence. She truly is everyone's perfect neighbor, isn't she? Which brings me
Disproportionate amount of violence.
neighborliness, the tie that binds. Like any good neighbor, I fulfill my assigned duty.
Nice try, though.
Tirelessly nurturing our perfect system, but its health depends on you as well. A true neighbor does whatever it takes to keep their community free of insidious elements that would harm the whole. We must all hold each other accountable in these unprecedented times. So, my beloved subjects, never hesitate to report your concerns. Your neighbors will thank you.
Now you know all you need to know, so on we go. Here's one you're absolutely sure to enjoy. A Protectorate prescribed favorite.
What in blazes? Where is everyone? This entryway should be teeming with guards.
Attention IRC staff. Please head inside for an important announcement from the console. Attendance is mandatory.
What's the console? At least that explains what
I'm guessing the console killed everybody.
and take you away from the role that you play. It stays inside, but you do as the longings are dangerous and can crack you and distract you from all your duties. Let the caretaker's hand lead you daily. It is better for the batters or else it's a waste. Everything is good in paradise.
How did we get in there normally? Oh, we can just jump over instead of lockpicking.
Sliding away. We're never hiding, they stay providing. Do as you're told and obey. Working and timing, faithfully striding. Do not go gliding. Away. Started fighting, so they stay deciding. Just do as you're told and obey.
This is Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Essential listening for all subjects. Loyal subjects, please pause your duties for a moment of heartening tattle. Our foes in the glorious Dawn are ravaging our other foes in the traitorous Order. Dawn's bloodlusty cultists have taken over the Order outpost of Newton on Cloister in typical violent fashion.
The glorious Dawn came calling on Newton's localized rift. They worship those things. Think they contain enlightenment or some such. They'd gladly leap in and die to get it.
Just shows the Order's universal equation is off by a few decimal points. Couldn't even predict that Rift fanatics might not take kindly to those sham scienticians solving the Rift dilemma. As if they could. Anyway, let them fight. Newton's predicament is immaterial to the paradigm. Return to your duties, subjects, and stay attentive for further invigorating reports.
And now this.
The following song was composed, performed, and recorded under the explicit direction of the Sovereign, and as such, reflects his excessively high standards.
Subjects, listen well. Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly, for I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new reader, which I am,
Which I am.
man who once
to defend his home and his neighbors. I cannot do it.
The Sovereign's a downright dove compared to the console. This is gonna be bad for everyone.
What? That's impossible. This must be some kind of ploy on the console's behalf. I don't believe it. That scum. That miserable scum. To think he would stoop so low as to overthrow the Sovereign. I shall not rest until the console pays for his treachery and Arcadia's rightful ruler is reinstated.
Seems your beloved protectorate isn't so infallible after all.
Do you truly believe this to be a fine time for a snide remark? Now, I fear how my fellow subjects will respond to this news. I believe that most will remain loyal to the Sovereign, but I will need to deal with those who strayed.
And now, the latest word on superior protectorate products.
Fulfilling your protectorate duty shouldn't get in the way of 3 nourishful meals.
Guess this explains why so many protectorate troops have attacked you.
That it does. How long has this conspiracy been in motion without my realizing? The very thought makes my blood boil. I sincerely doubt this is the end of my thoughts related to the matter, but we've wasted enough time with my ruminating. Let us be off.
Enriching. Let's continue. Next up, music to invigorate your mind, so you can serve the greater good at a brisk pace with a true adherence zeal.
Where do you get another one?
Unless I'm the one to tell, 'tis neighborly to make an effort and a test, calmly speaking to authority at their behest, glancing through the cracks and spaces round the door frame, keeping tabs and notes on people can be like a game. Celebrate the good ones, turn in those who stole. Something to do, even everyone who makes the call. Celebrate the submissive. It should be a no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. If you see a person sleeping at the station, reporting them will only help improve their dedication. If you see a person with questions much too deep, go and tell them how peacefully.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Turn in those who stole. No simple thing to do. Celebrate the submissive. Stick to their routine. It should be no simple thing to do. Turning in your relatives, your friends, your peers, and more. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for. Celebrate the turning in. It's what we all strive for.
The Protectorate!
Broadcasting reassuring programming in
Yours.
line with the paradigm.
Does it?
This is Protectorate-sanctioned wireless. Special update. Just that Spirton on Cloister remains firmly under Protectorate control, held by our most spirited subjects.
This vital base is at the Archive's doorstep. No individualists or overthinkers would dream of hijacking the facility's computational services under our perpetual vigilance.
Our defenders are the pride of the Protectorate, galvanized by the sacrifices of...
Arbiter, I know I do not have leave to access these security files, but I can assure you, my intentions are in service to the Protectorate.
At ease, subject. I've no business with you.
Then, does your arrival have something to do with the commotion I heard just now? Are we under attack by the enemy?
For Protectorate subjects, it's your due, because our way is superior to others.
I'll be asking the questions. What were you doing just now? Has you so nervous?
Looking for proof. There was an incident recently, and I believe our head of security is neglecting his duty to investigate. So it is my duty to report him.
Of course. Tell me of these security lapses.
Albin Valancourt is the sentinel charged with supervising this facility and all its researchers. Unfortunately, he's a punitive man who delights in the wretchedness of others. I recommend he be replaced until such time as his behavior has received proper scrutiny and subsequent correction.
I remind you that I am in no way beholden to your recommendations, subject. Whether or not your compatriot receives correction is up to my discretion alone.
Oh, of course. Should you require further data points for your assessment, however, I would most dutifully provide them, including my version of the recent incident.
More data points. Now you speaking my language.
Unless your lamps have oxidized, you must have noticed my arm. I lost it saving the Sovereign from a rift experiment gone wrong. An experiment I was in charge of. Naturally. Valancourt supplied my name for the reports, incriminating me in the eyes of my colleagues. And since he's closed off that wing of the lab, I can't prove my innocence.
What do you suspect happened?
Coincidence is not causation, I know. But with recent events being what they are, it's difficult not to draw certain unpalatable theories beyond mere incompetence. Sabotage comes foremost to mind, though the perpetrator and purpose remain a mystery. If only Valancourt was not at permanent cross-purposes with me.
Do you have any suspect?
Suspects? I only began this cerebration mere minutes ago. Until today, assuming one of my staff held malice aforethought toward the Sovereign would have been inconceivable.
I could feel my wary little mind.
Obviously, Valancourt is involved. Why else would he keep you out of the wing?
Much can be said of Valancourt's unsavory character, but a traitor he is not. But if not him, then who?
Well, I can help you with your situation and you help me acquire the rift modulation you have here.
Oh, I understand now. This is a security assessment, hence the presence of an arbiter. I can certainly help expose the facility's failure points for you. In exchange, I hope you will assist me in delving into the cause of the rift incident. We'll just need Valancourt's keycard to access the restricted wing.
Your assistance in this matter would be most appreciated. Isn't that right, Tristan?
Regardless of our new state of affairs, anything that threatened the Sovereign's safety must be thoroughly investigated. Even this Valancourt should see that.
I cannot assist in acquisition, but once you take the prototype, it will trigger an immediate lockdown. I can facilitate your exit from the facility should you face any difficulties from Valancourt. After we conclude our investigation, of course. That modulator will be necessary to unfold the rift and find the evidence I need.
That's all sound reasonable. What kind of evidence are you hoping you find?
The kind that proves I did not dishonor myself by making a mistake. and that the cause of the disaster was due to someone else's malfeasance, deliberate or otherwise.
All sound risky, but I'm willing if you try if you are.
The prototype rift modulator is currently in interstitial hall at the top of Exhibition Tower. There's a lift in the next room over that can take you directly there. Once you have the prototype, make your way to Valancourt's quarters. He should have a spare key card that will grant us access to the restricted wing. I'll monitor your progress from here. Be cautious. The guards of this facility will attack anyone unfamiliar to them. But once you have the key card and rift device, reconvene here, and we'll go together to the wing.
Any last piece of advice?
Valancourt keeps all of the items he confiscates from the staff in a locked closet in his quarters. There may be something pertaining to the investigation within.
Ask some questions.
I've already shared more with you than I ought have, but go ahead.
Do you hear the console announcement about the coup?
That's an ugly way to describe a legitimate transfer of power. And if you're trying to bait me into expressing an opinion of my superiors, I assure you I will not.
Next, a small sampling of Protectorate abundance. Our
Isn't Valancourt your superior? You seem to have plenty of opinions about him.
A technicality. He's inferior in every way that matters.
What can you tell me about all these rift experiments you've been conducting?
The Interstitial Reconfiguration Center was created to continue researching into rifts, following a significant setback to our studies elsewhere.
Intriguing items engagingly described. What's up next? Here's a little number to get.
You're referring to Horizon Point, right?
How do you know about that? That disaster and its link to the death of the Sovereign's family was not made public. No one outside of this facility is supposed to know of it. Regardless, even though Horizon Point's destruction did impede our progress for a time, we learned from it as well. We're now able to generate rifts safely within containment. Or we were. Due to the exacerbation of the greater rift recently, these lesser rifts became less stable. Some breaking containment or spawning outside of it altogether.
You know the Sovereign personally? What was he like?
In public, Henry has adopted the affectations of his father. In private, he is much more personable, though meddlesome too. Always wanting to be involved in the experiments. He becomes most animated when we discuss how matter might be reconstituted from the rifts. What was lost somehow returned. You could say he has a vested interest.
What exactly was Sovereign Warwick hoping to accomplish with his research into rifts?
His motivations are personal. All I am willing to say is that he is a man who loved his family very much and would move planets to see them again.
I don't know much about the late Sovereign. Was he very different from the current one?
He and the Consul wore coats cut from the same stern cloth. Henry has never quite matched either of them, in terms of temperament or severity.
Bye.
Huh? One of
Got some bad company.
It is here that we thrive. It's out there they all fail. We must trust our community. It's only then that we prevail as one perfect union. A simple people so whole to be right and unbreakable. That is our ultimate goal. We all trust in each other.
Well, it's definitely something.
By rules we
Perfect
abide.
society demands perfect
Working
thoughts.
as
Imperfection is
commanded to.
How long has the weapon been sitting inside that rift now? An hour? 2?
I thought you were keeping much ado about nothing.
You're listening to Protectorate Sanctioned Wireless. Attention, neighbors. Fear not if you miss the momentous news, for it bears repeating a second, third, even a 10th time. The Sovereign himself calls for mental refreshment. The inspiring tidings came from the consul's own mouth. Hear his announcement again and be uplifted by this complete validation of our perfect.
Something ain't right about that rift. Though, kind of makes you wonder what might be inside it.
Days ago, our beloved sovereign, in his infinite wisdom, submitted himself to mental refreshment to strengthen his resolve for the good of all. At his command, I, Emery Thoreau, now accept the responsibility of shepherding you through these dark times until our sovereign's blessed return. I shall not take this duty lightly. I address you today not as the consul, nor even as your new leader.
What?
But as a simple man who wants nothing more than to defend his home and his neighbors.
Isn't that wonderful? Even the sovereign eagerly pursues perfection. Now, bask in the contentment as we replay the consul's inspiring announcement around the clock.
Next up.
Long ago, the matriarch devised the paradigm plan to support a bounteous life for all Protectorate subjects. From the delicate fillet in your latest meal, down to this exquisite next song.
Sight makes every hair stand on end. Grab the modulating device, then let us be off with extreme haste.
To open the rift. It may provide your only avenue for escape.
To the unsubtle thief. Yes, you with the rift modulator. I've made the intercom available to you. Avail yourself of it. It's not every day that someone is fool enough to break into the Interstitial Reconfiguration Center. Aided and abetted by one of our very own arbiters, no less. I'd be obliged if you would regale me with the tale of how you managed to get this far.
I have some help from one of your researchers. I'm not gonna say that. Why would I say that? You're awfully civil to someone who just stolen your rift modulator thingy.
Prototype modulator. The first of many such devices we've created here at the center. And regardless, that one won't remain in your keeping long. I suspect you did not reach here unaided. So who was it? Which one of my undutiful brain boxes helped sponsor this little pilferage?
If you're asking me, I say you don't know your people well enough.
Act glib if you like. All you've done is illustrate the need for more invasive auditing of my personnel. I'll be sure to inform them of your role in that unpleasantness. Well, there will be time to scrutinize every angle of this breach at a later date, once I have dealt with you.
Not if I deal with you first.
Does such bravado normally advance your agenda? So be it. We can forgo civilities. I will await you in the hangar. There, bullets may fly more freely than words.
Disruptive influences!
As of this morning's demonstration, we have finally proven my central thesis. Matter within the rifts is not permanently destroyed, broken down into pure information. This confirms many of our theories about the
Line of scrummage for more vigor enhancement from the robustness routine of the Eden League.
We have some exciting exertions today, Prudence. First, everybody limber up those limbs with 20 jumping jeffs. Spiritedly, flail like everybody's watching. No rest for the wobbly. Time for bludgeoning drills. Neighbor up and stand head to head. Control sticks held in the standard Death Tender grip. Ready, set, bludgeon. Classic sticking combinations. Knee, knee, groin, knee. Face, 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 groin. Earlobes, earlobes. Put some sting in your swing. Don't stop until you drop and or hear something pop. Build that resistance to blunt force trauma.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where the heck?
And you might wind up as starting hacker for the Protectors of Piety, the best team in the system.
Honestly, these vents are huge.
I believe you
Very
meant
big
to
vents.
say the Matriarch's marvels.
Commit to this regimen, and you might wind up as starting hacker for the Matriarch's Marvels, the best team in the system. Until the next session, fellows, stay clear of the penalty bucket.
Well, that, as they say, is that. What's next?
Take a gander.
Offers a plenitude of natural resources. Our station presents a profound
shimmy to your heart's reasonable...
Around the receiver with your neighbors. This is Protectorate sanctioned wireless. Trusted source for wholesome melodies and inspiring reports on community goings-on.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources.
Weird that that guy have a pitch ball card.
Fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch, working with and through the console, devised the paradigm. A meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within
Miranda would have been 17 today.
Don't fret.
I can scarce imagine her. My little son. Nearly a woman grown.
Don't be
Will she
reluctant to
recognize her
unfold
father,
any
I
risks
wonder?
you come across using the modulator.
After all he
They
has
may
done to
eject
bring
something
her
useful to
back.
you.
Will she gaze
There's
upon
no
him
glory
with
to
pride?
be found fighting
He still
constructs.
returns, Miranda. I trust this year to be the last one we share apart.
This much Borslow ain't a meal. It's a cry for help. Oh, he really wasn't looking after himself, was he?
Solemnly reflect on your sworn duty to our idyllic society.
That odd rift, well, odder than usual, remains unopened. I admit to some amount of curiosity as to its contents.
Armageddon? You know I have to try it now. I mean, what a amazing sounding weapon. Expel unstable organic rift material. Organic matter attaches on impact. Alternate fire lobs larger masses. Alternate fire.
Do you suppose there's been another...
Bro. I really don't like the damage in this game.
That one was requested by the console for everyone's neighbor prudence. How neighborly.
It's like I don't have health at all, which just feels bad.